Mr. Math here. Thanks for watching my videos. Be sure to like and subscribe and remember to ring the bell to be notified of updates. Hello viewers, welcome back to Oblivion Remastered. We are Geoffrey, standing in front of his house in Chorrol, his brand new house, which I believe is all of the player homes in the towns. There's a few DLC player homes I still haven't gotten, but not really interested in the ones I don't have. So, we are in the middle of a investigation into a theft of the Countess's precious painting. Geoffrey heard about it from the captain of the guard, whose name I'm kind of blanking on right now. He's a Nord. Beyond that, couldn't say. But yeah, the Countess mentioned she was in the middle of an investigation when we bought the house from her. And then later on, the captain complained about the Countess being focused on her painting. So we decided to look into that, and the investigation, in fact, is about finding a painting that was stolen from her. We spent most of the night investigating the various clues.
Greetings to you.
And speaking to the people involved. And I believe we've got enough information. Oh, look at this, paint-stained carpet. I found paint stains and a paint footprint on the carpet in the dining area of the Great Hall. I now have enough clues to make an accusation. Right. I believe we already had enough information before this, but the game has decided that apparently we didn't. And now we do. So yeah, we're looking into the stolen painting. There were two suspects. And right from the start, it seemed like everyone everyone around here believed that Orgnolf the porter was the thief. Presumably because he's a drunk and he needs money, so he stole the painting to sell it. Something along those lines. That's what everyone seemed to be drifting toward. But he did have a bit of an alibi. Whereas Channel, the court mage, she didn't have an alibi. According to her story, she was alone the whole evening. You know, reading the stars, doing her, formalizing her star reading here in this in the dining hall, and then going to bed. In particular, both of them have been caught in the West Tower. But yeah, Orgnolf claims that he was arguing with the delivery boy who had an accident when he was bringing in a wine shipment. So yeah, he was actually with someone in a public place. Meanwhile, Channel, was out in the courtyard doing some star readings, then came here to the dining hall, and then went to her quarters to sleep.
You look like you've swung a mace or two in your time.
You look significantly skinnier, even though you're carrying a sword. But yeah, it always seemed that despite everyone apparently suspecting Orgnov, seemed to me that Channel was the most likely suspect. She's still in her room here? She is, okay. I'll talk to her in a bit. Yeah, both she and Orgnov were
Look like a
spending...
bright one.
As I was trying to say, both she and Orgnov were spending time here in the West Tower. Apparently, Orgnov... That orc fellow who just left caught Orgnov drinking in here. Don't really see much in here, though. On the other hand, if we go down here, there's an actual painting studio down there. And Channel had painting supplies hidden in her room. Now, how exactly that involves her with the Count's painting, I'm not too clear. But, you know, maybe she'll spill the beans if we have a word with her.
Hello again. I hope your search for the painting goes well.
Haven't found the painting itself.
Certainly.
She likes these two and does not like these two.
Please, I'm embarrassed. But thank you. Not funny. Not even a little remarkable. You can't scare me. You're revolting. You can't scare me. Goodness, what can I... Remarkable. You're wasting your... What a wonderful Really? Interesting. You're revolting.
Okay, so that's as high as she can go.
I see.
All right, then. I believe you stole the painting.
Are you accusing me of taking the painting?
Yes, I am.
Very well. I confess to the crime. But please understand, I only did it out of the great love I had in my heart for Count Volga. It was I that painted that portrait. When the Count was lost, the Countess spent so much time with it that I became jealous. I had to have the painting back, so I decided to steal it, then hide it behind the painting in my quarters. I'm ashamed of my crime, but ready to face what fate has in store for me.
Well, then. By the way, do you happen to know about Daedric Shrines?
I sure am glad I don't live in Leywin. Too many foreigners.
You're a Red Guard. Maybe you were born here in Cyrodiil, but... Well, okay.
I am undone.
So she was hiding it there, huh? She gave me the painting, I believe? Yep, here we go. Rolled up portrait. I could sell it for a septum. That would practically be insulting myself, though, considering how many I've already got. One single septum? No, thank you. Well, guess I better tell the Countess. Not sure which word they use now that I think on it. Your Grace, I have a report to make.
Oh, you have returned from your investigation, and I'm eager to hear the results. Whom did you accuse?
Channel.
I'm shocked to hear of Chanel's crime, as she has always been such a nice member of our court. But I see that your evidence is without question. She shall be banished from Castle Chorrol and stripped of her duties. However, I am not without pity, and therefore she shall not be jailed. But she is never to set foot in Chorrol again. Congratulations on a job well done. As a reward, please accept this bounty of gold and gems. You've earned it.
Okay. Bit of extra gold. Oh, she took the key back. Huh.
I had a very pleasant visit with Ariana Valga recently. The castle was very comfortable, and her new guard captain seems to be working out well.
Yeah, she's your daughter, isn't she? The new Countess of Leowen. And your fine city? Anything I might want to know about it?
I've warned my people to stay inside the walls and put my guard on full alert. There's nothing else we can do.
If you say so.
Farewell.
Good day, Your Grace. Blessings of the Nine upon you. Okay. So she painted the portrait in the first place and apparently had the hots for the Count when he was still alive.
I'm here to relieve you.
It's about time.
All right. Let's see, now what? I suppose, as reluctant as Geoffrey is, might as well go take care of that Fighters Guild quest. Honestly, seems kind of silly. Let the boy get seasoning on his own. That's how I did it.
Hi!
Bennett's place.
I thought I heard something the other night.
Pleasure to see you.
It's none of my business, though.
The Countess seems much happier now that the item that was stolen from her was returned.
Oh?
Have you heard? The Chapel of Mara in Bravil's been attacked, just like Anvil. Everyone
You have the
slaughtered.
hands of a healer.
The altar's desecrated. Oh no! Yes,
Have you heard any word about the other provinces?
I understand.
It is a privilege.
It's become increasingly prevalent. in
Yes, it is.
It seems Somerset Isle has become
All
a
right,
dangerous
then.
place.
Let's see. Where was the Daunton house? I think it was one of these, wasn't it? Yep, that one. Okay. Let's,
Too long.
Are you sure?
Absolutely.
Have you seen the Briants and their dogs?
let's drop some things here in the house. Let's see, where would be a good storage spot? Probably up in the master bedroom. Okay, so let's take that torch. I'll put it elsewhere for now. Let's... Okay, let's drop all the alchemy supplies. Okay. Boy, pumpkins, those are heavy. We should use them up quickly. Oh, a watermelon too. Restore fatigue, light, burden, and damage health. Damaging health with a watermelon. I guess you do that by throwing it at your target. You could probably do some real damage that way. Okay. That clears out my inventory. For the time being, at least. Let's see. So I have some plans now that this investigation is done. So, between his visits to the castle, Geoffrey did some research and discovered, or rather remembered, that the Shrine of Hircine is down here, in this general area. I don't know exactly where, but I'm going to put a marker kind of in the middle there. That should put me pretty close to it. So yeah, we are going to do Hircine to get the Savior's Hide for Martin. Eventually. Not right away. We've got some things to do in Chorrol. Well, we've got a thing to do in Chorrol. We have to take that whelp out on his initiation quest. Yeah, it's the active quest. Excellent. Okay, so we need to go to Non-Will Cavern, northwest of the city. Ah, there it is. Okay. I've been by. I just haven't actually gone in. Alright. Not looking forward to this. Babysitting some bloodless whelp who apparently doesn't have the stones to do his own work. Let's see. I really don't need this torch. No, I can put it in here. Okay. There we go. And I noticed a bit ago... Yeah, I've got all of the My City house keys here. Let's see. Bravil, Bruma, Shadenhall, Chorrol, Imperial City, Leywin, Skingrad. Is that all of them? I think that's all of them. Well, Anvil's not on the list here, but that's Banish Manor, which ought to be up here somewhere, I believe. Yep, there it is. Banish Manor key. So I'm pretty sure that's all of them. Alright. Well, let's go get this over with.
Let's hear it.
Have you heard? The Chapel of Mara in Bravil's been attacked, just like Andy. Everyone slaughtered. The altars desecrated.
By the
Afternoon.
gods. Have you ever bought a horse from Bongon? Do you ever do any shopping
I'm not
in
much of a
Northern
rider. I've heard others swear by his animals, though.
I'm sure
I've heard others say the same.
Not much of a
I've heard
rider.
others
Valena
say the
Danton
same.
just hasn't been the same since her eldest son died.
They
Still,
say syndicates of
she does a
wizards
good
have
job of
that
running
avoid
the Fighters
Imperial
Guild.
goods in the land of the Altmer.
have you heard any word about the other provinces?
She has her own horse.
I understand Daedra worship has become
I
increasingly
actually
prevalent in the Somerset
watched her ride it when I
The
brought her back
Altmer
from
have
Hector.
powerful wizards. It could be a dangerous situation.
Take care.
Be seeing you.
Okay. Where's the boy? Let's get this over with. That must be him over there.
Greetings, guildmate. What can I do for you?
You are Varanus Danton, I presume?
I'm Varanus Danton. What can I do for you?
How are we doing on this?
Take your time.
Up, max. Okay, we're good. Well, I understand you've been given a job. Or perhaps more accurately, we've been given a job.
A mission? Well, of course. I'm sure we can do this. You say this came from Orain himself? Well, perhaps I should speak with Mother first.
Well, I mean, according to Orain, your mother shouldn't know about this.
But she's the Guildmaster. Certainly she... No, you're right. If the order came from Orain, it's a valid one. We should be off immediately. I'm sorry, it's just that I haven't been given many contracts since my brother... since the accident. Let's go.
Very well. So we are on our way to find Galtus Privia.
It must be in Nonwell somewhere. Let's get there quickly.
This accident, by the way, do you know anything about what happened?
Yes, my older brother. He was lost on a mission. Metellus died valiantly, as we all knew he would. He was the best of us. I'm sure our mother is very proud of him.
Well, she should be. If he died a good death, that's all that one can ask in life.
I'm with you.
Off we go then. All right. Off we go then. Okay. The charm spell won't be of much use. Oh. Look at that. Charm spell won't be of much use out here, I was about to say, so let's switch to this. Sure. Okay, what was that, dude? Wow. It went down easy. Where was his hammer? He was... Ah, there it is. Just an elven level hammer. Okay. Let's see. So we are heading to Nonwell Cavern. Almost due north. Okay. There's a troll over there. Just one shot the bugger. The sword slash took away most of his life meter, and the fire did the rest. Alright. Where is it exactly? Looks like it. Yep, there it is. All right. Uranus, Danton, and I have arrived at Non-Will Cavern. We'll have to find out what happened to Galtus Previa, and I should make sure no harm comes to the young Danton. What? You dummy, where are you going? Okay. Where's the... Where's the heal spell? I know I have a better one than that. There it is. You clown!
Am I supposed to be impressed?
You went after a rat and ran through a bunch of trolls. Can't fault you for courage, mister. But seriously? Seeking a good death is all fine and well, but being stupid about it... Come on.
We must find Galtus Previa. He must be here somewhere. I'm with you.
You ran off ahead. That's not being with me. That's being stupid. Let's see here. Looks like there was another chamber back here. Nothing in it, though. Oh! Spoke too soon. Okay. Come on, there we go. Bit of gold, okay. Okay, I better put this convalescent spell on a quick tab. Let's see here. see here. I don't want to be throwing fire around. I might hit the boy. So, fine. Oh, there's a tripwire there. Oh, okay. It's probably the direction we need to go, isn't it? What was this? This meant to be some kind of gravesite? Kind of small for a coffin. Kind of heavy, too. Was that a monster? Or just some ambient sound? Where are we exactly? Non-world Chamber of the Titans? This isn't where the quest marker is pointing to. But where it seems to be pointing to, there is a very obvious trap. Can I set that off somehow? Well, I'm not much of a bowman, but boy, I stink at this. Okay, that's not working. Oh, wow. I might be a bad archer, but I literally struck the rope a few times. Okay. I was making that a lot harder than it needed to be. Is my other arrow around here somewhere? Looks like it might be lost. Either that or I just can't see it. Oh well. Well, I made that a bigger production than it needed to be. Just sort of inch forward and trip it manually. Chamber of the Titans. That's either really good or really bad. Probably bad. Okay, I saw that. That was not a good showing on your part. Okay, we're looking for something around over there. That's not, we don't have a cave directly there. Darn it. Okay. There we go. Glass greaves. I think I already have those. Ring of the Viper. Resist poison. Yeah, I can sell that. Shield of Mirrors. Reflect spell 20%. Ooh. And it's a glass shield, too. Since I'm making a set of glass armor. Putting together a set of glass armor, I should say. That might be worth keeping. I definitely heard something. Still hearing something growling.
This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death.
Okay. Alright, looks like we need to go that way. And my sword's out of charge, so let's fix that. do. Okay. Definitely wanted to run ahead on that one so that he didn't charge in himself. Straight shot down to whatever it is. Daedric gauntlets. I still remember when finding those were the real problem. Don't need to worry about that now. Trap. I hear something up ahead. Okay, let's just run in and see if I can handle it myself. We found Galta's Previa. Broken shield? All right.
We should get back to Orain and report what we found.
Absolutely.
Dead. I can't believe it. So much death. You two.
Mundane ring. Another one of these. I already have one. So I could wear two of them? Huh. Yeah. And that would give me spell reflection 70%. Wow. I can't equip. Really? I can only have one, eh? Well, that's annoying. Alright, let's get out of here. Now that we have what we're looking for. We gotten everything in here? Empty. Empty. Yeah, we're good. Well, looks like we might have made it out. Let's not get cocky, though. I still have to make sure this whelp makes it back alive. Alright, let's see here. If you trip and fall before we get there and break your neck, I'm going to be annoyed. Not too pleased about being given a babysitting mission in the first place. Oh well, at least he did get some seasoning. Maybe he'll make a good guild member yet. What in the world are you doing? Why did you take your armor?
Oh, hello.
Weirdo. Not sure what time it is. It's almost 1 a.m. Warren's probably asleep. Let's wake him up.
Well met.
Alright, well, Varanus. Looks like we need to get some shut-eye and wait for Orin to actually arrive. Well, we've earned it. Pick a bed and drop down.
Good morning.
That Honditar sure knows his way around this area. Have you spoken with him recently?
I spoke to him recently. He really knows his way around. Knows every tree, rock, and cave in the area.
So I've heard.
Good day.
Take
There he
care.
is. Maldrin.
You're back. What have you found out about Galtus Pravia's disappearance?
Killed by trolls, I'm sorry to say.
Dead? Damn. What got him?
I found this shield near the corpse.
Let me see that. Interesting. The symbols on it are familiar to me. I'll be looking into this.
Do you know what it is, then?
Nothing we need to talk about now. I'll pay Varanus for his contract. This is for you. Who knows? I might be able to make soldiers out of you both.
I am significantly a better warrior than you are already. Okay, well, I got the whelp back alive. I guess I can relax now. What's next? Any promotion?
I'm sorry. You're not yet ready for a promotion. Keep completing contracts and take care of any assigned duties.
Very good then. What's next?
I'm going to need you to find Maglir again. The little fetcher.
Him again? What is it this time?
That's right. The little vermin has defaulted on another contract. I need you to go babysit him again.
Okay, what's the contract this time?
Wish I knew what happened. He had a contract for a local mage in Bravil. Didn't seem like a particularly difficult assignment. He hasn't reported to the client at all. Get yourself down to Bravil and find Maglir. Make sure that contract of his gets done, and send him to me.
Very well.
Stop staring at me. Let's get to work.
Why do I have to keep babysitting the newbies and the lazy jackasses?
Hi. Good to see you. Have you seen Glistel and Melintus Anchoress together? Isn't
Morning.
awful?
Good morning.
What's new with you?
I saw some mud crabs by the water.
Right, got some loot to sell.
How goes it?
Been better. How about you?
I've been better.
A pleasure to speak with you.
Yeah, sorry to interrupt your conversation, but I have some loot to unload.
I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll like this stuff. Some decent arrows. Pretty good warhammer.
That's a good deal.
I'll have to take a closer look at this before I sell it. Yeah, I don't need these anymore.
That seems a fair price.
I'm keeping this. But this you can have.
You've made a good bit of gold.
Likewise, keeping this. And you can have this.
You've made a good bit of gold.
Okay, let's see here. I don't remember if I have glass greaves already. Well, I guess I'll hold on to it for now.
Come back and see me again. Bye.
All right, this short sword I've got. That's a Daedric short sword. That's what I thought. I wasn't sure, though. Well...
It's my pleasure. Please continue. Have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel.
Okay, there we go.
A pleasure to serve you. Take care.
Righty. Well, we are more or less done here in Chorrol. These dogs look very lion-like, at least from a distance. Okay. So we need to head down to Bravil, which is kind of convenient because there are a few things in that area we need to do. What am I doing for carry weight? Exactly the cap. Huh. Probably means I'm over encumbered. Okay, well, since I don't need to worry about protecting the whelp anymore... Okay. Off we go. Well, we need to head down towards Bravil.
Hello.
I could be wrong, but it seems to me there's something shady going on with the oak enclosure.
However, before we head down to Bravil, we are going to stop in at Battlehorn Castle. Alright, see, here's that Argonian girl's horse. She's just left it here. Poor beast. What? Where did that come from? It wasn't there before. Okay. Did I say I was going to stop in Battlehorn Castle? Well, I am. But, gotta take care of that first. It's way too close to the city, and I have a house here now. But that's going to be in the next episode. So, viewers, thank you very much for watching Oblivion Remastered. This has been fairly productive. We solved the mystery of the Countess's missing painting, and took that whelp out on his initiation mission, and sold a bunch of junk. And now we have an Oblivion Gate to close. Which just suddenly popped up out of nowhere. It wasn't there before, I'm pretty sure. But, well, it is now, and Geoffrey has his duty to the gods to think about, so that's what we're going to take care of next. Of course, that means I have to go back into Chorrol and dump all of the stuff I just took out of the chest back into the chest. But, yeah, I'll probably off-camera that one. So, anyway, as I was saying, viewers, thank you very much for watching Oblivion Remastered, and I'll catch you next time.